Hello guys, welcome to my channel Learners Flow. So today we are going to see the printing statements and tokens in Java. So let's see what are the printing statements are there in Java. Okay, so there are two types of printing statements: system.out.print data and system.out.print ln data. So this is the two printing statements. So why it is using in Java, why we are using it in Java? These are the statement which helps the programmer to print some messages to the user. If you want to print anything to the user, we can use this printing statement. The first one is system.out.print data. Inside this we can write the data like hi, hello, how are you, whatever we want we can write. And this is the another statement, system.out.print ln. Here also we can write whatever data we want. These are the two printing statements. Now let us see what are the difference between these two printing statements. So the first difference is whenever we want to print the data in same line. So whenever we want to print the data in the same line, so that time we use this system.out.print data, this printing statement we use. So whenever we want to print the data in the next line, so in the next line if we want to print the data, we don't want to print the data in the same line, that time we use system.out.print ln data. So this printing statement we use. Okay, the next difference is we cannot use print statement without assigning the data. So without assigning any data here, we cannot use this printing statement. So the difference of the second point here is we can use the print ln statement without assigning the data. So without assigning here the data, you can still use it like system.out.println. Here you are not specifying any data, that time also you can use this. So but outcome will not like but anything will not be get sorry outcome will not be there because you are not here stating the any data, so outcome will not be there. But you are not printing anything here, but still we can use it. So this is the major difference, two difference between this system.out.print and system.out.print. The first one is if you want to print the data in the same line, and here is if you want to print the data in the next line. Here we cannot use the print statement without assigning the data. Here we can use the printing statement without assigning the data. These are the two difference. Then let us see what are the tokens in Java. The smallest units or component used to build Java programs. So these are smallest units but are used to build the Java programs. What are they? Keywords, identifiers and literals. Keywords, identifiers and literals, these we call it as what? Tokens. These are smallest units or components used to build Java programs. Keywords, identifiers and literals. So let us see one by one. What are keywords? It is a predefined words or already existed words. Okay, already existed or predefined, which are known by the compiler, which are already known by the compiler. So examples of the keywords are class, if, switch, okay, etc. There are so many keywords. Rules. What are the rules for the keywords? Keywords should always be written in lowercase. See here, it's all are in lowercase. So we cannot use like capital C here or capital I, capital S. No, we can use only lowercase. Keywords cannot be used for any other purpose. We can use this for only keywords, not for other purpose. Okay, so this is the points related to keywords. Okay, keywords means what? It is already existed words or predefined words which are known by the compiler. Examples are class, if, switch, etc. So the rules are keywords should always be written in lowercase. Keywords cannot be used for any other purpose. So this is all about keywords. Next, what are identifiers? So the second token is identifiers. So what is identifier? After keywords we use this identifier. It is the name given to the component of the Java. Okay, so it is like a name given to the component of the Java. So what are the components? Class, variables, method. These are all components. Okay, class is also a component, variable, method. Okay, so the rules are identifier should not start with numericals. we cannot start the identifier with the numericals, okay, but at the end or in the middle we can have the numericals. At the end or in the middle we can have the numericals. Only dollar and underscore or the special characters, those are allowed in identifier. So dollar and special character, these are the two special character, sorry, dollar and underscore, these are the two special characters that are allowed in identifiers. What is identifier? It is the name given to the components of the Java. So for example, if this is the class, okay, so here take it as class demo, this is the class we are taking. So class is the keyword and demo is the identifier. Demo is the name we given to that class. So class is a component, okay, so it is a keyword, and for that we are giving the name as demo. So we can so what is the rules for this demo? So the demo is an identifier. We cannot start the demo with the numerical, so like one demo, so we cannot start it like that, but we can say it as demo 1 or demo underscore 1, demo $1, like this we can have. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers, like we cannot have class if. So if is a keyword, so this if we cannot take it as what, identifier, because keywords are used for their own purpose only. We cannot use it for any other purpose. This is the rules in keyword, okay. So these are the rules. What are the rules in identifiers? Identifiers should not start with numericals, but at the end or in the middle we can have the numericals. Only dollar and underscore or the special characters, those are allowed in identifier. Keywords cannot be used as identifiers. So let's see the third token. No, this is not the third token, this is conventions. So let's see what is convention, and then we will see the third token. It is an industrial standard where every employee have to maintain it. Industrial standard, so if you work in any company, they put some rules and we have to follow it, right? So this is like this, so we call it as what, conventions. So it is not mandatory in Java, but in companies they ask us to maintain it, okay. Class name, if it is one word, then first letter of the word should be in capital. If it is two word, then each word first letter should be capital. This is not a rule in Java, but it is a company rule, okay. So we call it as what, convention. Okay, class student, this S must be in capital. Class student driver, this first letter and the this first word first letter, second word first letter should be in capital, and here we cannot give any space, so we can give underscore, okay. So space is also consider, okay. So face occupies memory, so space is also considered, so we cannot leave empty space. So at the rather than we can give the underscore here. So see here, if it is one word, so this is one word, this is a keyword, and this is the identifier. It is one word, then first letter of the word should be in capital. See here, the first letter of the word is capital. If it is two word, then each word first letter should be in capital. If it is two words are here, and each word first letter are in capital. This is the convention, okay. For what? For class name, okay. The third token is literals. These are the data written inside the program by the programmer. So I already told you about the data in the printing statement, so that is nothing but literals, okay. So for example, this is the class A, so this is the keyword, this is the A is the identifier, okay. So name, then open parenthesis, this is the method name, okay. So then open parenthesis, this is the printing statement, system.out.print. This is the data we are printing here, hi. So this is nothing but literals. So whenever we are doing the program, you will come to know this methods and everything, okay. As of now, just remind yourself that is this data is nothing but literals, okay. So the next thing is different types of literal. There are different types of literal: number literal, character literal, string literal, boolean literal. Number literal, character literal, string literal, boolean literal. So what is number literal? Integers and decimals are all number literals. So decimals also included. Integers, for example, 10, 50, 100, 105, whatever it is. Then decimal, 5.2, 6.3. Okay, so these are all what? Decimals. So number literal includes these both. The second one is character literal. Any single letter or value enclosed in a single quote. So it will be enclosed in single quote, okay. Character or enclosed in single quote. and then single value or letter. Single, this is the value, or this is letter, whatever it can be, but it is in single and it should be enclosed in single quote. That we call it as what? Character literal. Then string literal, set of characters enclosed in double quotes. We can have not only single characters, but we can have set of characters, or single character also okay, but it should be in double quotes. Okay, then only we consider that will be considered as what? String. Okay, so A, B, C, or whatever you want names also we can have it here. So these are all string literals. Okay, should be enclosed in what? Double quotes. So the third one is Boolean literal. So it represents logical values. It provides only two options: true, false. Okay, logical values: true, false. It provides only what? True, false. Like example, system.out.print true, system.out.print false. We cannot have it like system.out.print in double quotes. You should not maintain, because if it is in double quotes, it considered it as a string literal and it will be getting printed. If you enter like this only, then only it then only it will be it shows whether the particular thing is true or false. If you use like this, means it considered is as a string literal and it will be getting printed. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and I will be uploading the next topics in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Till then, bye.